PNA members. I am Colonel Bob Gahol, and I am excited to announce my candidacy for the position of President-elect of our esteemed PNAA. With great honor and dedication, I seek your support to lead our vibrant organization toward a brighter future. As a Filipino-American nurse, I understand the unique challenges and aspirations that define our community. Our shared heritage and commitment to nursing excellence form the foundation of our organization. Now, more than ever, it is crucial that we unite and amplify our voices to shape the future of our profession. If elected as President-elect, I pledge to celebrate our cultural diversity, advocate for our profession, empower professional growth, and strengthen community engagement. I humbly request your trust and support in my candidacy for President-elect. Let us join hands and build a stronger, more united Filipino-American nursing organization that serves as a beacon of hope and encouragement for all. Together, we can make a lasting impact on the nursing profession and the lives of those we care for. Thank you for your consideration, and I look forward to the opportunity to serve as your next President-elect. Mahalo.
Magandang araw, naimbag ngal daw, good day to all of you. I'm Manny Ramos, your candidate for President-elect for the Philippine Nurses Association of America. I thank you for taking your time to be with us here today. Ugat, linkage and growth. Ugat, our roots. You and I share a common link to PNAA. Much like many of you, my roots in PNAA run deep. I've been a member of my home chapter, the Philippine Nurses Association of Central Florida, for over 20 years and have served PNAA in the last 14 years. Ugat, rooted in the PNAA culture. Through my many years of service to PNAA, I have had the privilege of experiencing and enjoying with you our rich culture of our PNAA family. Ugat, rooted in excellence. Engaging with you in PNAA and contributing my time, talents, and services has been an incredible journey of growth and learning. Leading the PNA's various programs such as the ILDP, Rise Up Podcast, Camp Aruga, among others, I have gained valuable knowledge and skills that have enabled me to give back and help achieve our mission to uphold the welfare and positive image of our nurses, promote professional excellence, and contribute to health and society. I've truly enjoyed with you in making a positive impact. Ugat, let's continue to deepen our roots, bonds, and linkages, and keep the foundation of our PNAA strong. As we explore and exchange our aspirations, we can continue to grow and excel as Filipino-American nursing professionals. Join me in this commitment and vote for me, Manny Ramos, as PNAA President-elect. Maraming salamat po.
There you go. We have heard from two candidates vying for the President-elect position. Let me hand it over to Dr. Jennifer Deason so she can display the Jeopardy board. Each of the candidate will have the opportunity to again answer the questions. There will be 3 questions that will be asked, and I will hand it over to Janet to select the first candidate that will answer the first question. It's Colonel Bob Gahol. All right, Bob, please select your category and which question you would like to answer.
Yes, good morning or good afternoon. I'd like the leadership and vision, please. Question number 1.
So leadership and vision, question number 1. What qualities and skills do you possess that qualify you to effectively manage PNAA. Please provide a specific experience that highlight your leadership impact at the national level. Again, I will repeat. What qualities and skills do you possess that qualify you to effectively manage PNAA? Please provide a specific experience that highlight your leadership impact at the national level. Timer starts now.
Thank you for that question. And again, good morning and good afternoon, everyone, for joining us in this webinar. And I'd like to also take the opportunity to thank the NOMELEC for their hard work and ensuring that this is a fair and organized process. So to answer the question on what qualities and skills do I possess to qualify to effectively manage PNAA, let me tell you a little bit about myself, because when I tell you about myself, that will tell you that I am ready to lead PNAA, not just nationally, but also globally. As a service member, having served in the military for 23 years and having attained the rank of colonel, I have managed and led thousands of personnel, and leading them in combat. We sent the America's sons and daughters in harm's way. And as their leader, I made sure that they are trained and equipped to handle the most challenging roles. And with PNAA, I can do just that. I will utilize my military experience in leading our PNAA. We have a lot of challenges. We are operating in a VUCA environment that's volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous environment. And you need someone that can effectively lead in that kind of environment. During COVID, during the Maui disaster, I have shown my resilience and my leadership skills in leading those, the chapters that I was helping. And I can share that experience and the leadership and the motivation to lead PNAA to the next level. And not just nationally, but also globally. I've worked with multinational teams successfully, and I can share that experience with PNAA. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Bob. I will repeat the same question and hand it over to Mr. Manny Ramos to address the question. Manny, what qualities and skills do you possess that qualify you to effectively manage PNAA? Please provide a specific experience that highlight your leadership impact at the national level.
Thank you, Dr. Tia. First of all, I want to thank the NOMELEC for creating this opportunity for me to share my platform with all of you. And I thank all of the participants for taking the time today, carving time out of your busy schedule to be with us. And I also send my prayers. I hope that our members and friends there in New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut are safe from the earthquake yesterday. So skills and talents and qualities to be a leader. I wouldn't go very far, but to go and look back at my mantra, which is ugat. So the first quality is being able to uplift us. As a leader, that is one quality that I believe in and which I have done. Uplifting our members, our future leaders through my program, through the ILDP that I led. We have produced 127 ILDP fellows who are now very productive in our community. Good governance. I have been a co-chair of 2 national conventions and 1 South Central Region conference. And for all of those, we have provided a good governance. We have positive returns. We are very solid financially. And the outcomes of those conference and conventions have been overwhelmingly positive. Advocacy. So making sure that we foster harmony and we embrace collaboration and we leverage the different talents to create a positive impact for our members. And we've done that by being involved in a lot of other programs. For example, our Camp Aruga, we have implemented 5 regional Camp Aruga in our PNAA.
I joined the P3, our Patnubay sa Pagtatagumpay program. I'm part of the steering committee, and this is to advocate for our members to move into the leadership positions. Transformational leadership, the best example is ILDP. We are now on the 7th year of this program, and we have produced, like I said, 127 fellows. And you've seen, if you go back and look at the fellows who have graduated from this program, they are the ones who are being productive in our PNAA. Thank you, po.
Thank you so much for that response, Mr. Manny Ramos. So now I will hand it over to you to please select which category and which question you would like to answer.
Yes, I would like membership and professional development. Question number 1, please.
All right, so here's your question. How do you plan to enhance professional development opportunities for PNAA members at both local and national? Again, how do you plan to enhance professional development opportunities for PNAA members at both local and national? Your timer starts now.
Thank you very much for that question. I want to share to you that last year I was involved in collaborating with our membership committee in implementing a survey for our members, and we received the result of that survey. It's important to get the pulse of our membership, and this is one of those ways, so that we know what do they want, what do they need, and by doing that, we can truly engage them. In that survey, it came out that when asked, which PNA offering do you find most beneficial as a nurse? The number 1 is networking opportunities. Second was educational offerings. And number 3 was community outreach. So by doing more of this, meaning answering and responding to what they need, we can do a lot. In that survey also, it looked for which of the events do they want to engage more. And they answered that it is at the chapter level. And this goes back to my mantra, Ugat. We have to go back to our roots, to our base, and strengthen them. And they're telling us that it is the chapter level that matters to them the most. They do like also our national programs, but out of the survey, it clearly shows we have to go back to them. So strengthen them. So how do we make them successful then? We have a lot of training programs in our PNAA. We need to get them involved. We have the P3, the mentoring program, the ILDP. We have now the Business Development Office as a standing committee. And the leadership of Carmina Bautista, she has shown us ways on how to be financially sound in all of the things that we do. So perhaps we could do more of those, making sure that when chapters involve themselves in these development programs at the chapter level, that they will also be
Thank you,
sound.
Manny. Time is up. All right, we'll turn it over to Colonel Bob Gahol. I will ask the same question, Bob. How do you plan to enhance professional development opportunities for PNAA members at both local and national? I will repeat the question again. I think, Jennifer, if you can go back to the screen. How do you plan to enhance professional development opportunities for PNAA members at both local and national? Your timer starts now.
Thank you for that question. So how do I plan to enhance professional development opportunities for PNA members at both local and national level? So throughout my travels within the chapters of PNAA, not just within my region, but nationally, I talk one-on-one with our members and also with the group, and ask them for what is important for them to enhance their professional development. And there are several ways that we can do to enhance that. And I do like the programs that we already have in place with PNAA. However, I think we can do more than that, because in talking to them, they also need some guidance in getting involved at the national level, meaning getting involved with the other organizations. My experience with getting involved with other organizations, mainstream organizations outside of PNAA, enhance my ability as a leader to empower our members for them to join and get involved, because that's how they will develop, and then they'll bring their what they learned, and they'll bring their valuable experience back to PNAA, and hopefully that would also drive increase in membership, because when they see us in getting involved in the national level with mainstream organizations such as the American Nurses Association and the American College of Healthcare Executive, they will gain valuable experience that they will bring back to their chapter. That in itself will enhance their professional development. And I hope to continue doing that as I go around the chapters in our region and all nationally. And thank you.
Thank you so much, Colonel Bob Gahol. And last but not the least, we will have the last question. So I turn it over to Bob to please select what category and question to ask.
We'll go back to the membership and professional development, please.
And what question, Bob?
Number 2.
Okay, take it away, Jennifer. Question number 2 from membership and professional development. How do you plan to accommodate the changing professional needs of our members? What would you change or infuse to diversify PNAA's current programs? Again, how do you plan to accommodate the changing professional needs of our members? What would you change or infuse to diversify PNAA's current program? The timer starts now.
Accommodating the changing professional needs of our members require thoughtful considerations. And as a leader, we really need to listen to what the members need and want. And to change or infuse to diversify PNA current programs, as I mentioned, we need to evaluate each of the program and see, is it still valuable? Is this something that our members need? So we really need to also look at best practices. And how to do that is also getting involved with the other organizations and see what kind of things they're doing to enhance the members' professional needs. And I would like to invite all those members that have Filipino American nurses that are members of other organizations to bring back what they learned from those organizations back to the PNAA, so that we can clearly and articulately evaluate our current programs. There's so many opportunities that we need to tap, and currently we're only touching the tip of the iceberg, and there's ample opportunities that we can infuse and to diversify the current programs. So thoughtful consideration needs to be done, and we have outstanding leaders in PNAA that we need to also tap to get their expertise. And I am very fortunate to listening to the responses of all the fellow candidates, because they are going to be the future leaders of the PNAA, and we need to take that opportunity to invest in them so that they will continue our to have PNAA as the best organization in the nationally and also internationally.
Thank you so much, Bob. Let me turn it over to Manny to also answer the same question. So Manny, how do you plan to accommodate the changing professional needs of our members? What would you change or infuse to diversify PNAA's current programs?
Thank you very much for that question. I believe in data-driven initiatives. We need data to inform us on what we need to do so that we're not moving forward blindly. the 2023 survey showed that majority still of our membership, about almost half of our members, still are in the baby boomers. And of course, we also look at the young members, right? That accounts for about, like the Gen Z, they're about 1% of our members. And for the millennials, it's 11.3. So even though the numbers are small, as far as the new members and the younger members, we need to look into their needs. What do they need? In that survey, it still showed, right, that what do they need? Number three is educational offerings. So they're already telling us that. So we need to invest in those. Networking opportunities for them are important to grow professionally. We have programs right now, like the mentoring program. We really need to make sure that that is effective and answering the needs of our members. I believe in mentoring, making sure that our future leaders will be prepared to lead this organization. So it's important that we strengthen those programs. There are a lot of things that we need to do as far as linking with other organizations, and that only makes us stronger. Part of my mantra is in UGAT is T, which means transformational leadership. So it means one of the components of that is individual consideration, which includes mentoring our members. It also talks about intellectual stimulation. We need to think about innovative ways on how to engage them so that they can move and grow professionally. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Manny Ramos, for that answer. So there you go. Our participants, you have heard from our amazing president-elect candidates. So that's a wrap